would I love to see teams out west? Absolutely. I think it's a prime hockey market, especially in the States, and obviously proven in Canada.
Hillary, with 2 goals and an assist in your first 3 games, we should point out, you've played in all 3 women's professional leagues in North America. I'm guessing that you feel a sustainability with the PWHL that maybe wasn't there quite in the same way in the past. Can you describe what it was like then and what it's like now?
Yeah, I think just to keep it simple, the leagues that I've been a part of and grateful to be a part of, and all the amazing people and fans and whatnot, was more of a semi-pro model, and this is a professional one. And so I'd say that's the biggest difference, is being able to have this a career path and go to the rink every single day as if it were, a normal work day, and have the facilities and the support staff to support us to be able to play at an elite level. So I'd say that's the biggest difference. This league is something we haven't seen before, and so I think that's what's extremely exciting for the future, and the commitment that ownership has made to the players and the player experience, and how that's going to evolve, over the course of the CBA.
From playing on a boys' team to being the Players Association executive, you've been outspoken about inclusivity and equality. Can you speak about where we are now in that realm and how much further you think we still need to go to be where you'd like us to be?
Yeah, I think hockey as a whole has lengths to go, and I think whether it's the women's side or the men's side, or grassroots all the way up, I think everyone has their part and their share to make sure that this game is as inclusive as possible. And if you can play, you can play. And so, I know the PWHL has had different initiatives and continues to partner with different organizations to try and carve out a great path, and lead by example from that standpoint. And so it's a true honor to be part of an organization that believes in, making a more inclusive and equitable playing field for all of us.
Jennifer, you were a 2 time NCAA champion at Ohio State. I bring that up because Maddie Beniers and Kraken assistant general manager Jason Botterill at one time were big men on campus at the University of Michigan. If you run into either one of them, should they expect a handshake or a cross check?
Yeah, I think the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry will always live on and will always be something a part of my everyday life. But I mean, if I see them, it would obviously be an honor to shake their hand and probably nothing else. But yeah, super excited to get to play in Seattle, and it's going to be a huge opportunity.
In your first ever pro game a couple of weeks ago, you scored the game tying goal in the third period, a game that your Montreal team went on to win. How did it feel to be a freshman again after 4 years as a Buckeye and playing more games on the women's hockey team there than anybody? Again, you were a freshman.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of nerves that come with playing your first call or first professional game. I think being at Ohio State for so long and then starting on a new team, there's nerves, excitement, adrenaline, and all of that. But it was a phenomenal atmosphere, and playing in my first game was everything I ever dreamed of. And yeah, just excited to have the whole rest of the season. And it's pretty hard to believe that this is the new reality because it's an incredible experience.
Hillary, we'll close with this. You've played at Climate Pledge Arena before the December 2022 rivalry game. You played for the U.S. team against the Canadian team. So you know something about the hockey fandom in Seattle.
To be honest, I have yet to experience a crowd like the one that we played in front of at Climate Pledge. I mean, that was so special. What an incredible arena. It's built for sound. So it's super loud in there, and you can really feel all the emotions of the game. So it's definitely a special venue for us. The Kraken have done a tremendous job of really getting involved at the grassroots level, and it's so important to the game. I think we see the NHL stars on the biggest stages, and we really sometimes fail to realize the development aspect and what the club is doing at such a small level in local communities. So I think that's what's also special about being in the Seattle area, is not only a great sports city, but also very caring, and a keen eye for developing sort of that grassroots level. So would I love to see teams out west? Absolutely. I think it's a prime hockey market, especially in the States, and obviously proven in Canada. So really there's no sky or ceiling to where this league can go. And I think that's what's super exciting, is we're able to have these outreach games and sort of test markets. And, will we be there in a few years? Who knows? But how exciting to be able to have the opportunity to play there.